Welcome to The Last Rites. As always, give us a subscribe. That would be fucking lovely, I reckon. Probably, wouldn't it? Today we're gonna talk about the wonderful, the impressive, the social Ghislaine Maxwell. All right. So she's been moved to a nicer facility. But you're just gonna read this article. I mean, first of all, apologies for the CNN page. It's full of ads. But we'll see what's going on. Let us know what you think and subscribe and all that stuff, please. Ghislaine Maxwell's arrival at Texas prison camp sparks tension and restrictions. Ooh. Ghislaine Maxwell's arrival at the federal prison camp in Bryan, I'll just talk properly, shall I? Has sent a shot of tension across its minimum security, all-female units. I mean, they're going to be shagging in there, aren't they? Right? Do you remember Prison Cell Block H? They're going to be... Well, orange is the new black, I suppose. Massive sex trafficker is the new safe prison inmate. They're going to be shagging. And she's got a big pair of sloppers on her. Anyway, let's carry on. Even while her lawyer says she's in a safer facility, as there is intense political inquiry around Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking ring. While Maxwell's living conditions will be less restrictive in Bryan, it's still a difficult situation. Oh no. Oh no. Where the Epstein conspirator won't get all the benefits of an easy or short stay that other inmates might, like access to puppies to train or the ability to leave the facility for work. Right, I mean, isn't that a good thing? Because I think this is white-collar crime. People like fiddled their tax returns, I guess, and stuff, and they're in there now with one of the biggest sex traffickers in the world in history, potentially linked to all kinds of powerful people. She doesn't get access to train puppies, ladies and gentlemen. She's got a couple of puppies, but she's not allowed to train any, hey? Or she's not allowed to also leave, presumably because she might do a bit of sex trafficking while she's out there. The inmates inside Bryan, who are largely non-violent white-collar offenders, were warned recently by prison staff to use discretion talking about Maxwell since she arrived, according to two people representing the inmates. She's not making any friends, prison consultant said. She's not making any friends. Oh no. No puppies, no friends. The relaxed nature of the camp. They say that, right? But you watch. She'll charm them all. She'll have them sit in a little circle, little sewing circle, every night. The camp became more tense after Maxwell arrived. Yeah, because there might be like teams of assassins jumping over the fence at any time. Fox Force 5. Nobody's going to rock the boat here. They want to serve the remainder of their sentences without whatever modicum of comfort Bryan provides. The daily naming a prison after a first name is a bit weird. Since the comment was published, prison officials pulled that inmate, Julie Howe, out of a puppy training class in the camp, then transferred out of the facility. Because someone said she was disgusted. The big sex trafficker isn't allowed to play with puppies unless it's her own puppies. And someone who said it's disgusting was also not allowed to train puppies anymore. Only people who say it's not disgusting that a massive sex trafficker is put in this minimum security facility after maybe making a deal, he shouldn't be allowed to play. Let her play with puppies. One of the recent released inmates, Jill Ford, told CNN she would have been concerned with Maxwell's presence then around visitation time. Many of the women inside the prison, yeah, because like Hillary Clinton's going to be there in a mask and a big carving knife. Ah! Then also the CCTV will break again. Maxwell was convicted of sex trafficking minors following a trial in 2021 and sentenced to 20 years in prison with a release date set 12 years from now, according to federal prison and court records. She's going to be out in half that, I reckon. What else have we got here? Let me see. On Thursday, Maxwell's attorney, David O. Marcus, you know he's serious, he's got an O, offered a reason. The transfer happened because Maxwell needed a safer placement. Or was it because she's been hanging out with the fucking DOJ top officials? I'm surprised to hear my progressive friends criticising more humane prisons and Ghislaine's transfer to a safer facility. Except they're not woke enough. After she faced serious danger in Tallahassee. The outrage machine wants to turn a safer placement into a scandal. Maxwell would have been housed potentially around women convicted of violent crime in the low-security federal correctional institution in Tallahassee. Well, it's a major crime, isn't it? Well, is sex trafficking a white-collar crime? I mean, it's not like robbery, but it's not tax fraud. I think it should be a gold-collar crime. I think you should be given a golden collar of trafficking. But it will be learned that it's a bad sign, not a reward. While the prison camp in Bryan is an even less secure facility designated as minimum security by the BOP, it houses non-violent offenders who've largely committed only white-collar federal crimes. It is unusual. Yeah, someone's been fiddling mortgages across states. It's highly unusual for a person convicted of a sex crime to be transferred to a federal prison camp where women convicted of non-violent... Yeah, I mean, it's unusual. Yeah, spokesperson for the Justice Department and Bureau of Prisons have not responded. The unusual nature of the transfer, again, immediately after a weird meeting with senior legal people sent by Trump, coming after she spoke to Deputy Attorney... I can't talk today, guys. Spoke to Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche for 2 days following a proffer agreement, has also caught the attention of Capitol Hill Democratic Senator. White House requested more information from the Bureau of Prisons about her transfer and the internal designations. A spokesperson for White House says she hasn't received any new information as of Thursday. Don't believe you. And there's a sub-headline here, no puppy program. But just because Maxwell now has some of these lower designations doesn't mean she'll get full access to what the camp has. Is this article just going to repeat itself now? Canine Companions, which places puppies in federal prisons for inmates to train as service dogs, explicitly said it would not allow Maxwell into the puppy program at the prison camp. I mean, just reiterating it there. Currently, there are 7 puppies. We're getting the puppies' names, guys. Do you want the puppies' names in this important story? Kianda, Lisa the 7th. What happened to the first 6 puppies? Were they beaten to death by violent inmates? Louis the 5th, Mavis the 4th. There's lots of 4ths. Hector the 7th, Gator the 5th. Paired with a total of 15 inmate handlers at FPC Bryan. Did the original drugs just get pumped full of like coke and stuff and sent in? He didn't make it. Louis III never make it. The inmates keep the dogs with them from 8 weeks to 17 months. That's a long time, isn't it? Teaching the puppies their first 20 or so tasks to use in service of people with disabilities. Also, they're doing the Lord's work. But still, I'm still worried about what happened up to Louis the 15th. Maxwell has not applied to the programme, but if she were to, the puppy programme wouldn't accept her. So this article... We're not giving her puppies. She hasn't even asked. We're not giving her something she doesn't want. She's got her own puppies. I say it again. Watch that documentary. We do not allow anyone who has committed crimes against animals or minors. That's because they're vulnerable populations. The goal is to give the puppies love and enough confidence. But though, devil's advocate, just because you have been as part of a major potential intelligence-led political... tied in trafficking ring, does that mean that you can't love a puppy? I don't know. I don't think so. I think you could give a puppy love. Just don't try and traffic it. 2 other high-profile inmates at FPC Bryan aren't part of the puppy program. Why? They're just celebrities. Jennifer Shah of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Anyway. So, no puppy program for Ghislaine Maxwell. Does that shock you? Does that upset you? Are you happy she's in a lesser security facility? Are you mad? Do you think she's getting a deal from the government? It does seem so. I don't know about a pardon, but if you see a few years, if she gets out before, 2037, which I think she probably will, then there was a deal done. No fucking doubt. Anyway, that'll do. That'll do. It's Friday evening. Please drop a sub and all that stuff. Welcome back to the Last Rites Bar. And from me, the Carlos. I'll see you later. Alright? Have a nice beer or dinner. I don't know why I did thumbs up. I don't know. Why did I do a thumbs up? Fuck's sake. No puppies for me. See you later.